All day with the Yuckster. How did I meet this dude? That's a good question. We were both competing at the 2011 NANBF Muscle Mayhem in Sacramento, right at Sheldon High School. And I think I was in the bathroom taking a piss, and I was just hanging out with a friend of mine, Carlo, who's also a 3DMJ athlete, like I was, like I am. And I go to the bathroom, come out, and I see this piece of shit just staying there chewing on gum, just chewing it, chewing away. And he's standing with the rest of us, and we're just chilling. Me, Carlo, some other guy, and Lovato, and we're all getting to know each other a little bit, asking each other about our preps, that sort of thing. And then I find out that he's also a 3DMJ client like myself. We were talking more and more about competing and how long we've been lifting and so on, getting to know each other. I was 20 years old at the time. I think he just turned 22. And we had a lot of things in common. And we didn't know each other prior to that day. We just met at the show and kind of hit it off, became friends at the show, just hanging out. I think we're just hanging out with each other at the show, kind of like two peas in a pod, I guess. And even when we were waiting for our classes, we were just chilling and talking amongst each other in the crowd, watching the pro show and the other classes. So we got to know each other pretty well just by talking at the show. So I'm really thankful that we both did that show, because that's how we met. And it's pretty cool because that's actually how 3DMJ met as well. They met each other through bodybuilding shows. And look at where they are now and the level of respect they have in this community. And good things happen at bodybuilding shows. You meet people who are like-minded and you form bonds. And that's what happened with me and Chris. So from that show, we became friends. We exchanged contact information. We both had a great time. I remember him backstage eating a Subway sandwich. And this was back when I was I was just starting to get creative with my foods. And I see this guy eating Subway backstage, and I'm like, what the hell? Meanwhile, I was eating rice cakes and tilapia. Just because those foods, they digest really easily for me. But also, I wasn't eating out whatsoever at that time. And I see this guy with his Subway sandwiches. I'm like, that shit fits? He's like, yeah, it fits. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And yeah, I'll remember that. He had like a Subway sandwich before each show, in the morning and the nighttime, and I was like, wow, that's fucking weird. But yeah, we kept in touch, added each other on Facebook, talked amongst each other, and eventually we trying to think of how we got together after that. But I think we really just started exchanging ideas, and that's pretty much the majority of what we were talking about through Facebook and through text. We were just sharing our ideas back and forth with each other, what we saw that was possible in the market, in the community, and how we could help others achieve what we had achieved and surpass what we had achieved, how we could help others educate themselves, much like how we were educated. And we were able to see, oh, this is bullshit and that's the truth, through 3DMJ. And we kept going back and forth, and eventually we hung out a few times to exchange ideas, to chill and eat. And this was off season. We hung out many times just as friends as well. And we became very good friends just from hanging out all the time. Every once in a while we get together, talk about our plans for this thing that we wanted to create. We at first had no name for this. We knew what we wanted. We wanted a global team and a website that would be the foundation of it all. And who knew, you know, that we were working on Legends of Aesthetics when we met back in 2011. But by winter time 2011, I think that was when we had our name by then, winter 2011. And from then on, you know, it was LOA, Legends of Aesthetics, and that's what we have here today. And it's my boy. This is my boy. And I think we make a really good team. We complement each other in really good ways. What one person may lack, the other person really has talents at. So we cover the bases really well, and that's why I'm comfortable having this guy as my right hand man. So it's pretty much how we met. Bodybuilding show, started hanging out, had similar ideas, forged a team, and here we are where we are today. In this video, about 1 week out, or 1 or 2 weeks out from going to the UK. It's crazy what you can build in just a year or two, or what you can do with yourself, or the influence you can have on others, the positive influence, the changes you can make to your physique, and so on and so forth. For example, Chris, if you saw his physique in 2011, it was pretty good. It was pretty damn good. He needed a little bit more conditioning, but he had a great physique. He almost won the novice overall at this show. And 2013, his physique is crazy. He would demolish me on stage. And it's insane. He made so much progress. Holy shit. So much progress. But yeah, guys, we're so excited to freaking take things to the next level. Keep on pushing forward with the website, its creation, the web design, the team, the atmosphere that we're creating, the relationships that we're building with people all around the world. Can't wait to keep it going. Visit all kinds of different countries, tons of countries, other states, to continue building and educating. Helping people get into the best shape of their lives in a very sustainable and healthy way. Very healthy and very sustainable way. And that's why we do what we do. Because there always is going to be someone out there who wants to get in shape, or wants to gain muscle, wants to lose fat, and we want to help them achieve those goals in a very safe, sustainable, and holistic way, so that they can focus on not just maximum gains and optimal gains, but the other things in their life that matter. Because too often you get people that they become so focused on the tiniest details when it comes to the bodybuilding game. The biggest details: caloric deficit, caloric surplus, hit your protein, maximize gains in the gym by focusing on gym performance. But no, you have guys focusing on these beta ass factors that don't matter a damn. You know, like ending a bicep workout with a 30 rep set or something like that, or focusing on eating every 2 to 3 hours. Literally every 2 to 3 hours. You actually have people that feel like shit because they don't get their meals in every 2 to 3 hours, and they let it totally interfere with so many areas of their life. They won't go out, they won't do this, they can't have fun, etc. Bodybuilding is a very disciplined sport. You need a lot of it. But by covering the big bases, the things that matter, you can basically ignore these useless myths, these pathetic jokes, and focus on what matters and get maximum gains. Because there's more to life than just bodybuilding, and we're trying to spread that. Maximum gains in the gym, living life outside the gym. LOA, baby. Chipotle burrito for the day. Thank you, Chipotle. Alright, we're at Lovato's now. Post We just got done eating Fuddruckers, but this guy is using 3 fucking pans at once while cooking his protein pancakes. Dude, I haven't made pancakes or cakes this whole prep. I haven't even had Walden's Farms. I don't even know what that shit tastes like. It's the
story of my life.
I know. Yeah, what are you saying about?
Wait till this car passes. Alright, so we're gonna drive on a fucking sidewalk because I don't want to scrape my Corvette. It's low, but it'll work. Here we go.
You're so crazy. Watch you scrape still.
Make it, motherfucker. Make it.
Woohoo! Woo! You just did it. You
Son,
did it. Oh,
no scrapage, bitch.
Alright, guys. Today I have a Fuddruckers Buffalo Burger, Chipotle burrito. It's got burgers, all kinds of shit.
What burger?
Burgers.
For the gains.
So, yeah.
Half on the phone the first time.
May 11th, for the record, eating my Chipotle burrito for the day.
Every day.
Alright, we're back from the NPC Contra Costa. Had a really good time, We were actually pretty surprised how many people were there that we knew or repping freaking LOA gear and whatnot, so that was pretty dope. But yeah, overall, good day. How'd your figure girl do?
Oh, I'm so proud of Amanda.
Yeah.
She did amazing. It's her very first figure show. She placed second, arguably first.
Done.
Dude, that was holy shit.
Dude, that is done.
I admire him so hard.
Dude, over. Go. Give her the trophy.
Yeah.
But more so, you know, eating a lot of food. 300 plus grams of carbs for a small girl, not too bad.
Seriously.
And one more thing. Thanks for saying what's up, everybody who went to the show, everybody who we talked to. It was a good time. We really had a good time. And that's really probably the number one reason why we go out. You know, we just love meeting people.
Because honestly, like, when Lovato was telling me that we should go, at first I was like, fuck! Bodybuilding shows are boring as tits! The actual show itself.
We've been to this show a few times already.
We go to a lot of bodybuilding shows, and the actual show itself, it's kind of boring. But what got me to go is knowing that, you know, I want to meet people there and have fun, and network, socialize, and chill. So that's why I went, and had a good time. Yeah, shout out to everyone who came out, hung out with us, ate with us.
Rocked the LOA gear.
That
was fun, man.
Yeah, so back at home, finishing our last meal of the day. It's midnight. Got some fun glimpses of bro science while we were there, of course. Laughed it off. Myron?
Yep.
That there bro science. But what do you expect? Alright. Signing off. I'm gonna drive home tonight. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, gonna hang out with my mom. Yeah, pretty tired, but yeah, gotta get home. What's up, guys? Sunday, May 12th. A few days from going to the UK. This weekend we went to the Contra Costa competition down in Hayward, California. And last night spent the night at my girlfriend's house to try to surprise her and see her before we go to the UK. Friday we had our web designer meeting, so we're making progress with that. And right here, just had some packages I got in the mail since I've been gone for a couple days. I'm just gonna open up real quick, see what the hell these are. Oh, okay, that's what this is. It's a chin strap, because when I got my sleeping machine, my CPAP machine. Came with a chin strap, and it was fine for a couple years, but eventually, you know, the Velcro that goes around your chin strap, or that's on your chin strap, it started to wear down a little bit. So let's open this up right now. It's a chin strap, and make sure to get one that's rated really high. And let's see how this goes real quick. Strong chin strap with the gods. Okay, it looks like it goes like this. So it looks like it's going to be like this. And then this side, I think, goes around the back. I think. No, maybe this shit goes around the front. Wow, you Myron? Okay, so I don't know, I need to figure this out. But actually I think I had it the wrong way. It's like this. Kick the shit out, guys. Alright, so I have no idea how the hell it's supposed to work, but I think this actually goes around the front like this, loops around, and then it attaches like this. Something like that. But basically what this does is it keeps my mouth shut while I sleep, so that the air can just go through here, because when my mouth opens, if I have my machine on, air just flies out my mouth. And hell, this might even just solve the problem itself, since it keeps my mouth closed, but still I don't know if it solves it completely, since I have pretty bad sleep apnea. So hopefully on the plane I can either have my machine on me and have it plugged into the wall, although I don't know how the hell that's supposed to happen. I have to go look online and do some research. But if I can't have my machine, at least maybe I can have this. Maybe this might help me sleep a little bit. So I kind of long plane rides and car rides are usually hell. Though recently I got a car charger that can plug into my that can create a outlet for my machine. So cars are fine, but planes, I don't really know yet. Squat day before going to the UK, and I want to use this segment of footage of me squatting to talk about lifting philosophies while cutting. And many of you will already know my position on this, but for those who don't, here you go. There are so many misconceptions when it comes to how to lift when you're on a cut versus when you are trying to put on muscle. So the whole purpose of training during a cut should be what? It should be to keep as much muscle as possible. This is considering you're a natural lifter. You are not going to put on muscle while in a caloric deficit. What you are going to want to do is to try to keep as much muscle as possible. Now, a lot of the misconceptions involve switching it up, A, or B, increasing your rep schemes, increasing the rep ranges like on every single exercise, thus lifting with less intensity. So first of all, switching it up. Basically, that's throwing structure, periodization, and so on right out the window and totally changing the way you train. And that's a nice way to lose some muscle and a nice way to lose some strength by constantly, intentionally, deliberately switching things up, like totally changing your rep schemes, totally changing your order of exercises like every day. And there's nothing wrong with variety. There's nothing wrong with changing an exercise that you don't like for an exercise that you do like. But changing things for the sake of changing things without thought, without deliberate intent, it's stupid. Why stop squatting, the thing that got my legs big, and change that for some random leg exercise just because I think switching up is good. If I got a big chest doing sets of 8 on a dumbbell flat bench press, why would I switch to a completely different exercise with 20 rep sets? If I want to keep as much muscle and strength as possible in given exercises, I should keep things the way they are in terms of my training. Keep the intensity similar, and so on. Some things will have to change eventually. You cannot keep on training with just incredible, crazy amounts of high volume that you may be able to train with on a caloric surplus than when you're in a deficit. When you're in a deficit, you will just not have as much energy, especially the longer you're at this deficit. You will start having to decrease volume here and there so that you can still lift the same amount of weights, or try to at least. So that's one thing that changes, is that the volume most likely goes down a bit when you're on a intelligent cut as a natural. Your volume is going to go down a little bit, but for the most part, your rep ranges are not going to decrease. They shouldn't decrease if you're trying to keep as much muscle and strength as possible. And your exercise choices should remain relatively the same. If you're squatting to gain the muscle, you should be squatting to try to keep the muscle. 5 rep sets in the off season. Hey, 5 rep sets on the on season when you're trying to cut. That way you can keep the strength in the rep ranges that you got big in doing, and so on. Did that make sense what I just fucking said? I don't know. But you get the picture, right? If you got big doing 3 rep set deadlifts, do you think you should just switch to 15 rep deadlifts just because you're trying to cut weight? Hell no. You'll keep more of your strength in the 3 rep range by doing 3 rep sets. And you'll keep more of the size that you got doing those 3 rep deadlifts by doing 3 rep deadlifts, and so on.
Come on, 2 more.
So it's not about switching it up. It's about keeping as much strength as possible while cutting.
May 12th, for the record, eating an ice cream sandwich. We got 5 eggs, egg whites, 3 servings of Cocoa Puffs.